Cancer is a terrible, terrible, mean disease, but it seems particularly awful when the life of a little one is affected. Sometimes, though, those little ones give us inspiration and a reminder that with research, treatment, and a little luck, cancer can be overcome.
His belly was growing pretty big day by day. It was getting bigger and harder.
An image of a baby.
Within 4 to 5 days, it went from a normal baby, 2-week-old baby's belly to there's a rock-hard volleyball inside.
Who, within days of his birth,
We just had this sinking feeling it wasn't right.
was fighting a disease.
They said there's a mass in his belly.
Cancer, specifically neuroblastoma. Little Maverick Crawford had a tumor on his adrenal gland, and within 3 weeks, it had metastasized to his liver.
So they were able to remove the tumor with surgery, and then we still had, his whole liver was full of cancer.
Ryan compares it to mixing 2 colors of Play-Doh together. Doctors couldn't separate the cancer from his liver.
I asked him, what did I do wrong?
A question without an answer. A baby facing a major battle.
They said chemo's going to do it. So they start the chemo. Well, they decided it wasn't working fast enough.
So that's when, as a last resort, Maverick's little body underwent radiation.
There were days that we didn't want to talk to anybody. We didn't want
visitors.
But after many of those days, 45 days on a ventilator, 4 rounds of chemo, 1 round of radiation, in October, Meaghan and Ryan took Maverick home.
He's just resilient, and kids are resilient.
You don't realize it. Being out in this world and going to work every day and taking your kids to school, you don't realize how many children out there are at BSA getting chemo. You just don't think about it, and and we are one of the lucky ones that have a little survivor, but there are so many families out there that just are living in the unknown right now or have lost.
There are monthly checks, scans, and tests.
It's always.
Yeah, that week that we know we're having scans is really nerve-wracking.
And there are scars that will always remind them of this trying time.
So he's a tough kid. He's a tough kiddo.
But there's also that bright red hair and an especially spicy personality of a little boy who showed cancer just exactly who's boss.
He makes everybody smile. And I know most kids do. All kids do, but I think there's just something a little bit extra about Maverick.
Of course, there is one way to help fight the deadly disease. It's attending this year's Cattle Barons Gala. That is this Saturday over at the Azteca Music Hall, 7 p.m. to midnight, $100 a person and $180 a couple. All the proceeds go to American Cancer Society. And you can get more information over on cattlebaronsgalaamarillo.org. And they are, of course, also on Facebook. Coming up next, she is getting very saucy in the kitchen today. I know, I've been talking to her. She's very saucy. You're going to love how Rory came up with this Italian recipe. Stay tuned.
Find local news, weather, and sports anytime you want at myhighplains.com. Powered by KAMR NBC4 and KCIT Fox 14.
Hi, I'm Mike, manager of Backyard Spa Leisure. My boss has done it again, running another outrageous special where you get a brand new maintenance-free 10x12 pergola for only $19.95, which retails for $32.95. So make sure you come in quick before supplies run out.
It takes just one careless driver to make your car look like this. After I was injured in my car accident, my life changed. I didn't know where to turn. I called Dean Boyd, the best call I ever made.
I'm attorney Dean Boyd, the strong arm. If you've been hurt in a car wreck, call me. You'll get an experienced and dedicated legal team ready to go to work for you now.
Getting Dean Boyd to work on my case was easy. I just called, and he got me $170,000.
Hey, Wendy, me and the boys, we like our chicken with a little heat.
Well, let's answer that call with a truckload of spicy chicken for the Branch Street Firehouse.
That's a great sandwich.
Got some zing to it, huh?
We only use tender, whole breast fillets, kicked up with our blend of peppers and spices.
So you're a kick, huh? You need a good kick.
It's the perfect balance between flavor and heat. Or try our new spicy bacon and blue with real blue cheese crumbles. Try one today, because like these guys, you know when it's real.
Firefighter tested, firefighter approved.
I agree. You know, John, cancer affects thousands of people in our area.
That's right, and when one person becomes sick, it affects the entire family.
That's why we're hoping our viewers can join us for the 2011 Cattle Barons Gala on October 1st at the Azteca Music Hall.
The event will feature the Tommy Gallagher Band and Restless Heart, plus great food and a silent auction.
The best part is all of the proceeds go to the American Cancer Society for research and local patient assistance.
Visit cattlebaronsgala.amarillo.org or call 353-4307 for details.
McGavick needs